I am again. Right, today is going to be another little boring video, kind of for me, kind of for you too. Jordan's prepping the rest of that bit of the back because he's going to get that in paint in black. And I think in the last video you saw us get the old gear change cables in and routed, and I think that was quite a raging success really. We did that really well, everything's turned out good. We didn't have to shorten the gear change cables, which was probably what we thought we'd have to do, but didn't have to, so good news. Right, yeah, so Jordan's going to be doing that, and I don't know what I'm going to be doing really. I think I might be starting to look at this cardboard intercooler and maybe just picking away at a little bit more rust with a screwdriver, because obviously while he's painting, or once it's painted, don't really want to go grinding and everything and making a lot more dust to be attracted into the paint. So maybe a tad boring day today, but nevertheless it's another day done. Another day further into it, and another day closer to actually driving this thing, which we're looking forward to that. Okay, as per usual, I will bring you back in a few seconds and show you the next exciting bit. Well, this is what happens when you're in lockdown. It's getting some black under the boot there. Looks pretty good. Looks like he knows what he's doing. Makes two of us because neither of us have got a clue. Does look rather shiny though, doesn't it? He's also done that subframe as well. Look at that. Look at the shine on that. See if we can zoom in some more. Oh, look at that. The shine on that heel board, look. It's a shame no bugger's going to see it. He's already painted up in the boot. That was a couple of days ago, and that's turned out reasonably well. But we've been out and bought a couple of new spray guns, and so far, yeah, looking really good. So that's today's bit of excitement. Quite pleased with it so far. We'll let Jordan carry on and take you for a bit more of a close-up when he's done. And again, thought I'd give you a shot from another angle. Look at that. Not the arse. Subframe, look at that. That looks so shiny. Amazing. There we go. Thought I'd take you in a little bit closer now then. I mean, that's not a bad finish considering that it is only a subframe. It was literally scrape off all the loose stuff and flatten it up a little bit. It wasn't perfect, was it? But same as up here. I mean, this is the thing. You're not going to see behind here anyway. So to make all these like weld seams disappear, it's pointless really. But, you know, generally speaking, I mean, we can all sort of criticise and what have you. I'm no fucking expert painter, and nor's Jordan, and, you know, quite a lot of us ain't. But for a home DIY job, and yeah, like Jordan just said, it's only coat number one, you know, it's only a little bit of paint. So, but there's certain areas of it which have come out really well. I mean, it looks quite bad on camera, but in person, that is like baby smooth. It looks lovely. Yeah, it does look worse. Looking through my phone and looking at this, it looks a lot worse because of the reflection, I suppose. but in person it looks a hell of a lot better, I can tell you that for sure. Especially the subframe. I mean, that top edge of the subframe looks bloody lovely. But like we say, we ain't experts, but for a home DIY job in a dusty, dirty garage, yeah, it's pretty bloody good.
Well, they say if you can piss and, well, if you can piss, you can paint.
If you can piss, you can paint. Yeah, I can kind of agree with that, yeah.
Turns out I can't piss and down doctors next week.
Yeah, there you go. So, well, we're gonna carry on and get another layer on this in you know, about 20 minutes or so. Let this go off a bit, build it up a bit, make it a bit smoother. Right then, back again soon. Right, this is coat number 2 now. Look at the shine on that. It's well good. So yeah, coat number 2. We're just going to go for 3 coats under here, I think. But that wheel arch, that's beautiful. All this area up here, we're actually going to put in the old underbody chute stuff. Main reason for that is obviously the tyre's going to be going round in that, and stone chips and what have you. We're going to risk that part, but I think underbody chutes in that stuff, and also right up in there, up in the void behind the rear valance. But rest of that, I mean, it's a bloody good job. I'm well pleased with him. Look at that, look. And he's pleased with himself as well. Sitting there, taking back all the fame. But no, that's good. As I say, for in a dirty, dusty garage, I reckon that's a pretty good paint job, especially for under the car as well. I mean, that bit, look at that. God, yeah. Well pleased. I think that looks really good. And subframe as well. That's turned out pretty good, considering it. Oh, you can't really see it around there. Considering it wasn't really cleaned and prepped properly, it was just roughly, you know, got cleaned and wire wheeled off and painted really. But it's a subframe at the end of the day. At least it looks a little bit more shiny than they do when they're new. So yeah, like I say, I think we're going to do, well, I mean, this is all on Jordan today really. Jordan's going to do one more coat on that. And then we're going to crack on with getting the final shape and design for this intercooler. Going to totally mock that up, make the whole thing out of cardboard and tape. And then at least we can send that off to be made at old CT Fabrications. So yeah, looking forward to that. That rad's sitting in there very well, and I think that positioning's really good. We've actually got to mount it. It is just resting in there at the moment. Yeah, I'll just bang my head. But yeah, that's where it's going to go. So small little steps, but we're getting there. There we go. Framed. Yeah, you. Look at that. What a beauty. We've made a cardboard intercooler. Where's it going to go? That's where it's going to go. Yeah, it's all got to sit a bit further back. We've got that metal bar that's in the way at the moment. We're going to reduce the size of that so the cooler can sit further back. So give or take, roughly about there. It's going to be slightly off to one side. We can't help that because we need the size of the cooler to be a fairly decent size. So is that about it for the day?
I think so. We'll have a
have another little chin wag and see what else we can dream up. But we've got lots of things to be thinking about, really. We've also got to get the turbo output flange, but we need pipe for that, so we're kind of stuffed for that. There's also, don't know if that's very visible on camera. No, it's not. It doesn't look that flat, so yeah. So we've also got to make mounts for the rad, but we can't really do that until we put the front panel on.
I know roughly
we know roughly whereabouts we're going to bolt the intercooler to. We know whereabouts the rad's going to mount to. We're doing a lot of thinking. So I suppose we're back on it again tomorrow. We're still waiting for paint to dry. It's been, what, about an hour now, and it's just about touch tacky, so we don't want to go moving it about yet. So I suppose, yeah, once it comes to tomorrow, we could possibly doing a bit of tinkering around tomorrow with this seal again. I'll finally get to finishing off that, and probably we're going to start cutting the other side out, because we've noticed there's a little patch here which doesn't seem to be really attached to much. So oh dear, more of the same from the other side. I think get this other outer seal panel done, get all the floor nice and neat, and then once these two bits are done, we can finally underseal the whole rest of the car. We are also going to modify and take off all these mounting points for the fuel pipes and all that sort of stuff. It's not really worth having them on there. It's just a point to go rusty. If we get rid of them all, smooth them all off. Yeah, that's it again for another day on it tomorrow. But we are liking the paint. It's looking super good, that is. Really, really good. So, nice job there, Jordan. Nice job.
Thank you, dude. Thank you.
But that is, I mean, every part of it I look at is just looking bloody lovely. Isn't it? Look at that. So pleased with how that's come out. It kind of makes you want to paint the whole bottom of the car. But no. The amount of preparing that last little bit took was too much. So, right then. Yeah, so until tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Video calls, look.